From Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 5.
Coming up tonight, hear from a local delivery service who's fallen on tough times.
Plus, the latest from a world summit bringing together leaders of nearly 200 countries. But first,
I think the favorite thing that I like about Project Search is like being able to learn new skills for like being independent, like when you're on your own.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. The Cornhusker Hotel is being recognized for its Disability and Inclusion Award.
with so many businesses looking to hire, the staff is highlighting the importance of hiring those with developmental disabilities. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez joins us now and shares how a job placement program in our area is helping employees and employers.
Yes, Rod and Megan, Project Search is an unpaid internship program that gives special needs students in high school real-life work experience, which helps them transition from school to adult working lives. The Cornhusker Hotel gives students outside of Lincoln the opportunity to join the program. I spoke with two interns who love their job and are excited about their futures.
When I was in engineering at first, I was, it was a little nerve-wracking because like I didn't know, okay, what do I do? But throughout this rotation, I've got to learn lots of new things, like how to fix a closet door, and I even took the face off of a boiler and got to like use like tools and how to like fix it. That was definitely an experience. I'm never gonna forget it. It was amazing.
Project Search is giving local young adults real-life work experience and preparing them for their futures. One Lincoln location participating in this program is the Cornhusker Hotel. One intern shared with me how he's able to make food for his friends with skills he learned in the kitchen.
It's basically getting to help cook for people. Like, and I just really like working in general.
The goal of this program is to help place those with special needs into jobs and give them the opportunity for independence.
After I graduate in May, I'm hoping to maybe like find a job somewhere in Lincoln or somewhere near me. Maybe have an apartment someday.
All participants must apply and interview for the program, so they are ready to do the same for their full-time jobs.
I think it definitely helps when you practice with people because my dad always said that the more you practice, the more you get better.
This year, interns come from districts in Norris, Waverly, Crete, Syracuse, and Sterling.
Their districts bring them in every morning on a van or a car or whatever to the hotel. And then they're here all day and then they leave at 2 o'clock.
On top of working in different areas of the hotel, they also learn life skills.
Working on things such as technology, financial literacy, health and wellness, budgeting.
Susan Madsen is the general manager at the hotel. She has seen so many individuals grow throughout this program.
At the beginning of the year, these students typically are very shy and lack confidence. And at the end of the year, by May, they are interviewing and have their resume and ready to go to work full-time. Some are looking forward to their independence. Some of them are driving at the end of the year. They learn how to ride the bus, how to get to work on their own.
I think this rotation and Project Search will definitely help me in my future. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yes, it will. And after graduating from Project Search, there are job placement programs to help individuals find and keep their jobs. Later on this week, I check in with an employee who found his job this way. And if you're an employer looking for workers, I'll tell you how you can partner with one of these programs and give deserving workers a job.
I just love these stories. It's a win-win for everyone. Thank you so much, Ariana, for sharing their stories with our viewers. A locally owned delivery service company says the pandemic has taken a major toll on businesses.
Metro Dining Delivery has had to compete against national services and also form to people's new dining habits.
People are just not eating out as much, especially when food costs go up. It's already more pricey on the consumer just going to the grocery shopping. Well, restaurants are even higher, so prices just got getting a little cost prohibitive. That's why we've had restaurants shut down, like Dino's just closed up.
And when business has picked up a bit, they've been greeted with a new hurdle, hiring staff. Just a couple weeks ago, they had one driver on the clock for the entire city. In a normal year, they would have about 15 drivers.
It's killed me because I've had to turn off my forms, and that people lose faith in the business if you have to stop taking orders periodically during the day, but you can only have so many orders up.
Yeah, Dave has even started driving himself to make sure everyone's meals gets to the right place. In other years, they would have about 50 deliveries a day, but during the pandemic, that's about half as much, about 25 stops. We'll have much more on this story coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. Between harvest and hunting season, it's that time of year again when we see more deer out and about.
And as Channel 8's Nathan Grieve tells us tonight, their clashes with cars are going up this year.
When it's dark out like this, sometimes deer can just have a tendency to sort of appear right in front of you when you least expect it, and it seems like that sort of thing's actually been going up lately. Lancaster County Sheriff's investigated 13% more so far this year than they have last year, that is, car versus deer accidents. Now, the rule of thumb here is to just slow down. If you do unfortunately have to hit a deer, hit it, because that's always better than going into the opposite lane, possibly hitting traffic, or going into the ditch, rolling your car, and doing more damage.
Nathan, thank you for that report. And last year at this time, we do want to point out there were 157 car deer crashes in Lancaster County. So far this year, 176.
Yeah, officials say one of the reasons for the increase, well, possibly more people were off the roads last year, staying at home because of the pandemic. Now, international news, to Scotland we go, where President Biden spoke at the UN Climate Summit, joining world leaders from nearly 200 countries.
They're kicking off negotiations at the 2-week-long conference, where nations will work together on how to combat climate change. ABC's Rena Roy has more.
Desperate pleas from every corner of the world.
As we sit comfortably here in this conference center in Glasgow, over 2 million of my fellow Kenyans are facing climate-related starvation.
Thousands of diplomats, activists, and world leaders bringing the global climate crisis to the center stage, explaining how it's already affecting them directly.
Indigenous peoples are in the front line of the climate emergency, and we must be at the center of the decisions happening here.
Key questions at the 2-week conference: how can the world work together to slow global warming, and how will wealthier nations help developing countries tackle this growing issue? The last 7 years on track to be the warmest on record.
Failure to provide the critical finance and that of loss and damage is measured, my friends, in lives and livelihoods in our communities.
President Biden vowing to help.
We want to do more to help countries around the world, especially developing countries, accelerate their clean energy transition, address pollution, and ensure the world we all must share a cleaner, safer, healthier planet.
Biden also reinforcing his commitment for the U.S. to achieve net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050.
There's an incredible opportunity, not just for the United States, but for all of us. We're standing at an inflection point in world history. We have the ability to invest in ourselves and build an equitable, clean energy future.
But experts say that's very ambitious for the second most polluting country in the world. And President Biden also apologized for former President Trump's decision to pull the U.S. out of the Paris Climate Accord that was signed at the summit in 2015. But as you just heard, President Biden is reiterating that the U.S. is back in the fight against climate change. Rena Roy, ABC News, Glasgow, Scotland.
Let's take a minute here and check out your first forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Dissauer. Much cooler today than what we've had lately.
That is right. Temperatures today struggling to get into the mid-40s. We only hit 43 degrees today in Lincoln. It is the coldest high temperature we've had in the capital city in 7.5 months. You got to go back to mid-March to find a cooler afternoon high temperature. Take a look outside right now. We're showing you a live view from Allo, and you can see we've got a lot of clouds around, and that's going to be the case as we go through the rest of the evening. Temperatures running 5 to as much as nearly 10 degrees cooler than this time 24 hours ago. Right now we're sitting in the low 40s, but head out towards the Tri-Cities, it's even cooler. It's only 34 right now in Kearney, 37 in Hastings, and 39 degrees in Grand Island. You can see the cloud cover that we have overhead right now. There is some clearing that's taking place up near the South Dakota Nebraska state line, and I do think we will start to see some clearing coming our way, but that will not happen until early tomorrow morning. So we're going to keep the clouds around as we go through the rest of this evening. 41 degrees by 6, 40 degrees by 8, 37 by 10. It will be a chilly, if not even a cold night and cold morning tomorrow morning. And we've got some 40s that continuing for the next several days. It's going to feel more like late November than early November, but there are some signs of a warm up coming our way. I'll tell you when that gets here coming up in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you very much, John. Well, one lucky person is $182,000 richer. Mama, sorry, it's not you. The Nebraska Lottery says the winning Pick 5 jackpot ticket was purchased at the U-Stop near the 27th and I-80 exit here in Lincoln. The winner of the jackpot will have 180 days come forward.
Yeah, so check your tickets, especially if you bought some there, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sports head coach Scott Frost talked about his future with Nebraska football today.
Yeah, I don't want to overstep here, but yeah, I'm really excited about the rest of this year. I'm really excited about next year. You know, I hope we get it. I think we should. Like I said, with the young guys we got coming back and an opportunity to go out and get a few more pieces to add to that, I think this thing could be really good. I really thought this year it would pop, and we've been so close. When you're so close and you don't get it done, you know, that unfortunately you have a mindset when we got here that we've been beat a lot, and winning's a habit, losing's a habit. Trying to break that cycle just takes a few wins in a row and some momentum and a little more belief. The kids believe, but you really believe when it happens. And gosh, we've been so close. I just want to see it happen for these guys.
And Channel 8's Kelsey Casper will have much more from the Huskers ahead of Saturday's game against Ohio State coming up on our newscast at 6 o'clock. Still ahead on the news here at 5, Alec Baldwin talking about that fatal shooting that happened on the set of his movie.
That and your full forecast coming up after the break.
During this season of giving,
Latest with Alec Baldwin in that fatal film set shooting.
The actor calling the incident on the set of his movie Rust a 1 in a trillion episode. ABC's Morgan Norwood has more.
There are incidental accidents on film sets from time to time, but nothing like this. This is a 1 in a trillion episode.
Alec Baldwin is speaking out for the first time on camera since the deadly shooting 11 days ago on the set of the movie Rust in Santa Fe, New Mexico. According to the sheriff's office, the actor fired a prop revolver during a dress rehearsal for the Western film, wounding its director Joel Souza and killing the film's cinematographer Helena Hutchins, her family holding a private funeral service over the weekend in Los Angeles.
I met with her husband Matthew and her son. He is in shock. He has a 9-year-old son. We are in constant contact with him because we're very worried about his family and his kid.
Back in New Mexico, the investigation continues to determine how live ammunition got on that movie set and loaded into Baldwin's gun.
We've had 2 people accidentally shot on a movie set by a prop gun. We need help immediately.
In a new statement through her lawyer, the film's armorer says she had no idea where the live rounds came from, adding that she's devastated. So far, no charges have been filed. The Santa Fe District Attorney saying no one has been ruled out and that any decision of whether or not to bring charges could take weeks or months.
What the standard is going to be is how dangerous was the set? How negligent were they?
With production now on hold, Baldwin says he's not sure whether he'd ever work on another film set involving firearms again, saying he supports new safety measures on movie sets.
I'm not an expert in this field. Whatever other people decide is the best way to go in terms of protecting people's safety on film sets, I'm all in favor of, and I will cooperate with that in any way that I can.
Before the fatal shooting, crew members told ABC News there were at least 2 other accidental discharges on set. Rust Movie Production says they were not aware of any safety concerns on set and that they're cooperating with law enforcement in this investigation. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Dessauer.
We had a little snow to the area as we went through late last night and early this morning, including portions of western Nebraska and southeastern Wyoming. You can see where the snow analysis is suggesting the snow fell this morning with reported snow all the way as far east as Grand Island and Hastings this morning. Now, the heaviest amounts coming in from Grant, 7.5 inches, Lemoyne at 7 inches, Lodgepole at 6.3, Gurley coming in at 6 inches, Lisco at 6, and North Platte had 5 inches. We had 1.3 inches in Kearney. We had 1 inch in Hastings and 0.2 inches in Grand Island this morning. Here's a live look right now from Beatrice looking off to the southwest. You can see we've got a lot of clouds right now, the view from Schoen's Roofing. We now take you up to Honda of Lincoln looking off to the south and west with lots of clouds. I like the shot because you can see some of our trees that are changing colors out there out into the distance. Right now, temperature-wise around Lincoln, we're sitting in the lower 40s. It's 42 right now at East Campus. It's 42 at Yankee Hill and 43 degrees at the airport. That is the high temperature of the day. Go a little further south, it's cooler down towards Beatrice and Hebron. Even Fairbury coming in at 37 degrees right now. You go further back out to the west and we've got temperatures right now sitting in the 30s. Satellite imagery showing you we've got a lot of clouds overhead. Now we're going to keep mainly cloudy skies for most of tonight, but I think after about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, skies will begin to clear around here, and that's going to allow the temperature to start to drop pretty quickly. I think eventually we drop down to 26 degrees at the airport. Likely 29 to 30 degrees in the city, 28 degrees in Seward, 27 in New York, and 27 degrees in the Tri-Cities. For tomorrow, we'll start with some sunshine. We'll see clouds increasing, mid to high level clouds, I think, turning skies partly cloudy as we go through the afternoon. Temperatures tomorrow will get back up in the low 40s to mid 40s, forecasting a high of 46 degrees in Lincoln, 46 in Beatrice, and then lower 40s out towards the Tri-Cities. Winds initially out of the northwest, shifting around to the south, 3 to 5 miles per hour. We're going to keep temperatures on the cool side for the next couple of days, into the 40s for Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe warming up a little bit on Thursday. But we're going to start to notice even warmer temperatures coming our way as we go through into the end of the week. We're talking highs back up into the 60s, I think, on Friday afternoon and going into the early parts of the weekend. Right now, it looks like Saturday we see temperatures in the lower to mid 60s. Another very nice day, just like what we had last Saturday for the Purdue Nebraska game. This coming weekend, we may see temperatures back up middle to upper 60s again for the football game. So a nice weekend coming our way. 7-day forecast then shows again some cooler temperatures the next couple of days. Friday, we'll start to notice a change that's coming our way. 64 degrees on Friday, 68 degrees on Saturday. Sunday, don't forget to set your clocks back an hour as we fall back. 68 degrees on Sunday, and really we are starting to go back into a much warmer pattern coming our way. Our normal high temperatures right now are sitting in the upper 50s, 59 to be exact for today. So you can see we've got 2 or 3 days of temperatures below normal, and then we jump back up or back into October-like temperatures. Highs near 70 degrees early next week, turning a little breezy by Tuesday, and then maybe a little light rain coming at the end of next week. But really, for the most part, over the next 10 days, the long-range computer models are only suggesting only like 0.04 of an inch of liquid for Lincoln. So not much in the way of precipitation coming our way the way it looks right now. But again, some much nicer temperatures coming our way towards the weekend and next week.
Yeah, the upper 60s catching my eye, no doubt about that.
And yeah, dry, but maybe good for the farmers to be able to get the harvest complete there. No big snowstorms or rain coming through.
Get things finished up.
All right, thank you very much, John. And you know, Halloween is now over, but plenty of folks used pumpkins as decorations.
And now that Halloween is over, as you said, you may be wondering what to do with them.
The uncarved ones will be used to feed the animals at the Wildlife Safari Park, and then the carved pumpkins are going to be used for compost at Soil Dynamics.
Keep Cass County Beautiful is a nonprofit holding a pumpkin drop-off tomorrow at the Hy-Vee in Plattsmouth from 3 until 6 in the evening. Even if the pumpkin is starting to rot, they can still be used as compost. All they ask is for pumpkins to not have paint, glitter, or wax on them.
And what I discovered is that our food waste in a landfill, because of the way landfills are made, oxygen can't get to that food waste to break down. That's really important. So in the meantime, imagine a head of lettuce, for example, really flimsy, easy to break down. It can hang out in a landfill for 10 to 25 years.
If you use real hay or corn stalks as decorations, they will also take those for compost as well.
A positive day on Wall Street. The Dow gaining 94 points, NASDAQ up 98. Here are your numbers. You're watching Channel 8, Nebraska's trusted news source.
This week, as world leaders
Welcome back, everyone. Finally tonight, we want to let you know today kicks off Native American Heritage Month.
Back in 1990, President George H.W. Bush designated November as a month to recognize the sacrifices, contributions, and achievements of Native American people. According to the Department of Indian Affairs, there are about 326 reservations in the U.S., making up more than 56 million acres of land. Now, to honor Native Americans this month, you can visit one of those reservations or even a museum. You can also support Native-owned businesses and charities.
All right, let's get back to your weather now. John, I know in western Nebraska, some places seen upwards of 5 inches of snow. Here, it just kind of was spitting that rain most of the day, right?
That's right, some very light rain. We only picked up 0.07 of an inch of rain today at Lincoln, but we did have snow, or at least measurable snow, as close as Hastings, where they picked up 1 inch of snow. Grand Island, just about 1/4 of an inch of snow, and then 1 1/4 out towards Kearney, and then you got into heavier totals as you went further to the west. That's where temperatures are colder tonight. Right now, in the southeast corner, we're sitting in the lower 40s, but as we widen the view out, you can see as we go further to the west, temperature is much cooler, where it's only 36 degrees right now in Broken Bow, only 33 in McCook, 34 degrees in North Platte. It's been cloudy out that direction. They may even see some areas of fog developing later on tonight, so you'll have to watch out for some areas of freezing fog as well. For the rest of this evening, 41 degrees by 6, 40 by 8, 37 degrees by 10 o'clock. We'll see skies clearing by tomorrow morning with temperatures dropping into the 20s.
All right, thank you, John, and thank you all for joining us.
World News is coming up next. We'll see you back here at 6 o'clock.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
Stop by Comfort Made Mattress Factory today and save up to $500 with our bigger bed, smaller price sales event. Locally owned Comfort Made Mattress Factory, 27th and Superior.
Closed cap.